Yeah, I think we can all agree 2020 was a bad year for almost everyone. I'm just looking forward to 2021. I really think this will be our comeback year.
I think we all feel ambitious at the start of a new year. But the start of 2021 felt different. I especially felt determined to make this year different after coming off of 2020. I set big goals, I had a clear direction, and I had the motivation behind it. The only thing I didn't anticipate was crashing and burning. Because of that, I learned a few things. So here's some advice you didn't ask for. Step 1. Pivot, pivot, pivot. To fail on a comeback year, you must take all the momentum you gained on the previous year and just stop. Just quit. I'll give you a personal example. I spent all of 2020 building a life coaching business. Hey guys, I want to start doing these quick little segments where I go over different mindsets and strategies. There's one thing that I want to share that will help you get out of your head. If you're struggling to find the balance of pushing yourself to not being so hard on yourself, or if you have taken a step forward, how it can feel like you're just constantly in the mud. I studied a lot, obsessively learned about human behavior, got certified to be a coach, finally got to the point of getting more clients. I didn't expect to get this much participation with this thing. And then I stopped. Stopped taking clients, stopped studying human behavior, and just like that, I moved on to something completely different. And coaching wasn't the only thing I pivoted on. I made the extremely hard decision to leave the religion I was raised in. This came with a lot of hard conversations and change in relationships. Changing my entire belief system was a big psychological adjustment. It was like starting from square one again. Step 2, be inconsistent. The second step to fail on a comeback year is to make commitments and then be inconsistent with those commitments. In my case, when I re-entered the freelance video space again, I started getting jobs. And as it went, I lost some of those jobs with being inconsistent in my communication with clients. And a lot of this was due to my undiagnosed ADHD at the time. And in other cases, I got lazy. I was also inconsistent with new relationships, business ambitions, health habits, and doing the dishes. And to be honest, the last one was easily the hardest one to stay consistent with. Step 3, have a lot of shitty things happen to you that are out of your control. This step is fairly easy. Just sit back and wait to get a devastating call or text. For me, this one was the hardest one, because I tried so hard to control the things that I just couldn't. Like my brother going through a divorce, unforeseen personal panic attacks, a few close family members on suicide watch, my mom almost dying of COVID, and me getting 0 hours of sleep at least 3 times a week. And with step 3, that about wraps it up. So stick to these steps and you'll be right on your way to failing on a comeback year.
I am nervous. I've never done a cartilage one before.
Alright, we're just gonna go.
Accepting this award. Thank you. Was this year a failure? Who's to say? And maybe that's the whole point. This year was catastrophic and beautiful. And that's what I failed to mention, the beauty. This year I officially got diagnosed with ADHD, and because I was diagnosed, I found medication that has totally changed the way I work and how consistent I can be professionally.
Okay, so today is my first day on Adderall.
Because of the panic attacks, I know a lot more about myself. I have a more transparent view of who I am, strengths and weaknesses. I almost lost some people I love, but because of that, I was reminded why I love them. We're a lot closer now. Because I didn't make as much money this year, I was able to look at my worth without tying it to how much I make. And I'm not trying to say toxic positivity is the answer, and that you need to find the good in every situation. And I'm also not promoting that events and the way that you respond to them determine your value as a person. What I am saying is you would have to be blind not to see that there is good and bad in everything. And it's okay to experience both the ups and downs. Life is what it is because we have that duality. And I'm trying to get better at accepting that. Happy 2022.